Well, we're changing it up here on the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Getling and Gino Fronti in front of that's right, the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. We've been doing that for 7 years. And now we wanted to share daily updates with you as we have for 2.5 years now. And it's great stuff. You can find out more at donandgino.com. And we got a doozy today.
We do. We have to address the fact that interest rates are rising. They've been rising since the beginning of the year. Now, caveat, they also did at the beginning of last year, so sometimes rates have some seasonality to them. We have a exuberant stock market, right? Very happy. We have also the tax reform, which is very good for corporations, and also Europe is doing very well, and other countries are doing pretty well. So if everything's going well around the world, what needs to happen to rates, Don?
Well, that means rates are going to inch up. On top of that, the feds are no longer buying as many mortgage-backed securities. That's what's helping keeping the rates down, because there's a lot of people buying them. Therefore, they don't need to raise the interest rate to attract investors. Well, now that the feds are pulling out by $4 billion a month, it makes a big difference. So rates are inching their way up. But don't think, well, I'm not going to steal your thunder.
All right. Yeah, I was going to say, we just talked about this. So a lot of you are going to make the mistake because you're waiting for an asset correction. You're waiting for the real estate bubble to burst because prices are just ridiculous. So you think it's going to burst because rates are rising. You think that's going to be the catalyst. But lo and behold, that may not be true, right, Don?
No doubt. So the market's still hot, and it's going to stay hot. We don't have enough inventory. The only thing even keeping it from being hotter, which is in some ways maybe good, because we don't like the market to be too hot. It's been increasing. Sales have been increasing on a regular basis between 8 and 12% a year. That's nice. Appreciation levels between 3 and 7%, maybe double digits in a couple areas, but standard across the nation around 5 to 6%. So we've had some very good consistency. The market is good, and the rate's inching up. Oh my gosh, it's still in the low 4s, so relax. Mid 4s.
Well, you're going to hear some rates are going to start with a 5, right? If you don't have perfect credit, if you're not putting 20% down, et cetera, some rates are going to start with a 5. Now, historically, over the last 40 years, you're talking about rates should be 6 plus almost in every instance. So. Right. And be happy about that. The reality is that the only reason that rates were in the 3s was because the country was decimated. We were in the doldrums. We had to stimulate the real estate market any which way we could, and low rates was a good way to do that.
Yeah, so rates inching up, that means there's more jobs, which we're seeing. On top of that, we're starting to see better paying jobs, not just getting a job. Now we're going to pay you a little bit more to keep that job. Your homes are appreciating.
Your stocks are appreciating. Your 401k is doing better. So the incremental change in your payment of the extra $20, $30, $100 a month in your payment shouldn't be the end game if you're doing a little better at work.
That's right. So get out there, buy a home before rates go up any higher. You heard it right here in the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Fronti, where you can get these sent right to your phone by texting NREC to the number 58885.
Find out more at donandgino.com.